So interesting fact, when it's raining, look what is happening. So the water is actually going through the gasket, then goes somewhere using the drain lines. Yeah, as you saw in the video, the roof, sunroof gasket are leaking, and today I'm going to replace it with this original from Rover. The way to do that, the first we can pull out from the top this is how it looks, and the same situation from the down one. But what I found from the down one, it's a bit harder to do. Not easy. Okay, and actually to remove the upper is gonna be the way harder. So the way how I found, I put to my hands, like here and here, and I really apply pressure on the finger pads, and I was able to squeeze it out. And now I can remove it. Yeah, you see there is a kind of lock or latch, so you squeeze your fingers and you apply the pressure from this side, so that way this can be released. Okay, next right here we have two Torx bolts on each side, this side and this side, and that's basically what is holding the cover itself. Okay, what's the size here? I'm not sure. Probably, yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, and then you take the T25 and unscrew this bolt. Oops, be careful. Okay, the same is gonna be for all 4 bolts. Okay, here is the bolt, here is how it looks. It also has some red thread lock, so I need to take a look if I have something. So after doing that, as you can see, one side of the moon roof is completely gets off, and now it's time to unbolt the second side. Okay, and after the second set of screws is released, so now we can fully remove but don't push it with the force, because it will pops out. So just gently go and remove it from the top. So, and this is how it's look. Now it's fell down completely. Later, as soon I will apply the new gasket, I'm gonna play with it, make it the rubber pressure from the rubber apply equally, and put the new one. Just like that. Okay, now this way, so I remove it. And this is how this mechanism looks from inside. So using opportunity, I cleaned all this area, especially the edges, and now I can jump onto gasket seal replacement. Okay, so far I clean everything around, put it on the knee pad. That's gonna give me the good working surface. Okay, so now time for back the seal. Right, here is the new seal. So far I can tell, like, it's, if you compare to the old one, this is pretty soft and more round. This one has a bit squared, while the new one is like more rounded. Okay, now we need to find the center from where we'll start it. Probably from here or from there. Okay, not sure. We're gonna take a look. Or also we have this mark on the gasket, and let's try to find out. So it's probably right here. So remember, we don't cut it, we just apply it equally around the perimeter. Only that way it's gonna be installed correctly. Okay, it's not probably necessary, but I will gonna mark the place where the old gasket edge was, just like that. Now looking at the structure, you can say that is kind of locks inside the niche. So basically all I need to do is peel it out with a little bit more force, and then after it will stop to popping out, yeah, I can take it and peel it. So now can peel it out. There is some stuff gonna falling, but that's the way how you do it. With one hand you hold the sun roof, and second you pulling it out from its place. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 hands. Okay, and just like that, within 30 seconds you take the old gasket off. So right now, I need to clean everything around and clean this niche, I would say, and then I can apply the new gasket. Then using some brush, I'm gonna clean the inner surface from any dust or dirt which probably is collecting in there. Okay, next, after all the surfaces are clean, so what I like to do, I'm gonna use this. This is basically the chemicals for the rubber, and the last time I did it on my Lexus, and that is a little bit, just a little bit pre-loops the surface. Okay, what's the idea? Because when after I will apply the seal that might pops in some area. For that I need some lubrication sort of inside, so the pressure from the ring might be spread across this area. Okay, now time to insert the gasket. So I found the same spot on the new one, and if you will take a look at it, there's not a good light in the morning. You see the one side is kind of right here. You can see one is kind of bigger than another. The same situation with the gasket. So this upper part, like with this kind of groove, that goes inside, and without it goes outside. So now, by the way, I just pre-lubricate everything with these chemicals. So now we can start to squeeze the gasket. Inside is better, 2 hands gonna be available. Yeah, just like that. And as you can see, it starts easily popping inside. So I will continue everywhere around, and after I'll let you know if I'll get any extra space or not. As you can see, I got the extra material, so that's for what I applied this product, because I want these surfaces are gonna be kind of pre-lubed. So I'm gonna continue to apply it right here, but at the same way I'll gonna put one hand is holding the cover, the second I'll gonna a little bit try to push it using the all perimeter. That way I'm gonna be able to spread, and the rubber lock will kind of slide around this perimeter. Or if you'll continue to push it, that will go inside without any problem. But anyway, because I know I have the extra material here, I will kind of spread the tension around from here and from here everywhere around. Yeah, and just like that, the new seal is installed. Yeah, it has the way more rubber on the perimeter. So next we're gonna install it. Okay, now I put it this way, and right now by holding it from inside, I'm gonna align it and make it drop inside. It might be harder because of the now we have the extra tension from the gasket, but I think if I'm gonna continue like kind of wiggle it, that should go inside. And also I need to make sure that everything is going before these holders, connectors, I mean the front. See, this is not right, so I need to a little bit move it. So now as you can see, it's on its place, and now the time to align it and then tighten the bolts. Okay, by the way, while I was installing the second bolt, it drops, and likely I found it right here, but that could easily go in there. So I would probably recommend to cover all the area which it might potentially go inside. Okay, right now, because I'm only one person doing this, I a little bit pre-tighten just a little bit the bolts from this side and the other side, and then I'm gonna regulate it by applying pressure from inside and from the top. We're gonna find the right position and then we'll tighten them better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see, this side is a little bit higher than this one, so but when I have a little bit pre-tightened screws, I have more chance to put it in the right position. Okay, this area is okay. I'm making it completely flat, the same this side, and I will jump on that side. Yeah, and just like that, after I tighten the bolts, it becomes absolutely flat. Okay, now time to install these rubber shades, and it's supposed to be done. As you can see right now, there is no gap. Before there was a gap and the water was going inside this point. Yeah, also I want to mention the quality of the rubber. I'm pretty sure this is original, and this is from 2012, 11 years old car, and the rubber like is on the Lexus, absolutely brand new. Because when I was replacing these shades on the Mercedes, they was completely destroyed. After I put the shades back, close the cover, this is the finished product. So it sits absolutely flat, I mean the crystal and body. Yeah, the job is done. Okay, but now it goes full automatic back, but didn't go up. Okay, we'll try to press and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and again going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again. Doesn't want to. Yeah, probably it feels the extra restriction, that's why it's going back. So I'll let it sit for a couple of days, and I think that should become normal. Yeah, some update. After about car sitting for 2 hours, it starts working absolutely normally. So I believe the strength of the rubber while at this point, when it's lifting the rubber, it's probably kind of hitting the edge of the body. Like for example, this is the cover, it's kind of going up, and at this point there is a high tension, and it thinks it's hit something, and then it goes back. Okay, so that was the process. If you like this video, please give it a like. Hopefully no more leaks, but however, even it was leaking in this corner, but all the water was going somewhere because it didn't leak from actually roof right here. So, and I'm pretty sure my drain hoses are clean. Yep. Yeah, please give it a like to this video if you find it helpful.